Okay, how to attract high quality leads for your HVAC business, all with one marketing funnel. So that's what we're going to talk about today. But first, the agenda is first I'm going to talk about who we are, what makes us different. Then we're going to go over what makes a successful marketing campaign in general for anybody. And then we're going to go over how our system works and then whether or not you should work with us. What makes HVAC Funnel Pros different and who we are is we're an HVAC marketing agency and we have the only HVAC marketing algorithm in the world. We created it. It's a way to bridge new leads with your call system all in under 5 minutes. So I'm going to show you exactly how this works. One of the biggest problems that HVAC companies have is not following up with the leads, letting too much time go by. Another problem that companies have a lot is get busy. At peak season, you don't have time to keep following up with the people that you missed. Sometimes they call and you miss the call. Sometimes you call and they don't pick up. Sometimes you get leads online, but by the time you actually get to them, it's too late. They've already gone with a competitor. We have developed a system that enables you to not rely on Google and search, allows you to take control of your own business, the marketing of your own business, and allows you to scale it as fast as you want, provided that you have the manpower to make it happen or the woman power to make it happen. So the 3 ingredients to a successful marketing campaign: offer, speed, and the follow-up. But the number one thing that you need to remember is that consistency is key. You need to have consistency. So if you have the right offer and you present it with speed, you respond with speed, and then you follow up consistently, you will win. The offer is the most necessary ingredient of any successful marketing campaign. It all starts with the offer. It's not about how you're marketing, it's about what you're marketing. So where you place the ad is not nearly as important as what the ad is promoting. Okay, so let's take an example of that, right? Because a lot of people, they think, that all they need to do is run ads. That's not the case. So the anatomy of a great offer is a conversation starter. So you want to ask a direct question that demands an answer. So that's a really, really good starting point for an offer. So let's take a look at what an offer might look in an SMS campaign. Because remember, the offer is where it starts. After the offer, then you start running ads. You can run ads anywhere, whether it's on TikTok, Google, or Facebook, or Instagram. It doesn't matter. You can also frame that offer in email marketing. You can use it in SMS marketing. The offer comes first, then you market that offer. So let's take a look at what it would look like in an SMS campaign. We're basically trying to get somebody to hire us for an AC servicing. Okay, so a lot of SMS marketing messages that I've gotten from competitors of clients that we represent, they're like, spring cleaning, time to brush up on your AC maintenance. Contact us today for a tune-up special, if they even send something out. But when they do, it's really bad. It's like that. But you want to do something a little bit more direct. Hey, John, did you change your air filter yet? We have a special today for $89. You want to schedule the appointment while the deal's going? So basically what you're doing is you're asking a direct question. Yeah, like once you get in, you can check the air filter, but you're also going to, take a look at the entire air conditioning unit. It's just a way to get into the door, right? You need to be able to get the technician into the house, right? So you want to say something that they understand. You want to ask them a direct question, and it should be just kind of like a yes or a no. Like, did you change your air filter yet? Probably not, right? Most people did not change their air filter. The idea here is that the offer is not to make money. The offer is to get people to pay attention, to raise their hand, to say yes, and to get you in the door, because that is what we want. We want to get people saying, we need you. Once they need us, then we can start showing them all of the things. If you want more leads, it's not the SMS marketing that you need to get right, or the email marketing, or the Google ads, the Facebook ads, the YouTube ads, the Instagram ads. It's the offer. Let's do some math, right? Let's say that your list is 1,000 and it's growing, and let's say that an average job is $1,500. The national average for a first-time HVAC job is actually $900. So if you have a shitty offer, look, a shitty offer is better than no offer, and you get a 0.2% conversion rate. That's 2 people out of 1,000, so that's $3,000. Offer 2, even bumping it up, that's how much? That's bumping it up 500%, I think, 0.2% to 1%. I think that's a 500% increase. My math might be wrong, but that's 10 people, right? Now it's $15,000. And you can see offer 3 with a 5% conversion rate, which is a good conversion rate, $50. So you see that there's a massive difference. One text message, it's a $72,000 difference in this particular example. A great offer is the difference between a $100,000 a month and a $500,000 a month. The point is that it's the difference between a bad month and the best month of the year. That's why it's so important. Once your offer is ready, the lead generation can start, right? So the offer comes first, as we talked about, and then it's the email marketing, the SMS marketing, and then the ads. That basically sums up all digital marketing. This is kind of what it looks like, right? So you have the offer, and then you have the ads. We have proven ads that we know works. Come up with the offer, you create the ads that promote the offer. Now people click on the ads, and they're given the ability to take the offer, and once the offer is taken, that's a yes. and then they become a new lead. Or they start process of accepting the offer, but they don't finish, and then you continue marketing to them, retargeting them with ads, SMS marketing, email marketing, and then eventually they become a yes and they become a new lead. So that is how an offer should work. That's how you should start building any sort of marketing campaign. So step 2 is speed. The stat is that you're 21 times more likely to book an appointment if you reply to interested prospects in under 5 minutes. So here's the wrong way to do this. You've got the offer, now you've created the ads, looking good, right? Let's say people say yes, so you get a yes on that offer, then you get a new lead, and then you look at your CRM later on in the day, maybe 30 minutes has elapsed, maybe it's more, and then you call, but then there's no answer. So this is the wrong way to run a campaign. You may think that if you have a great offer and the ads are bringing in lots of new leads, that you've got a good campaign going, but you don't unless your campaign looks like this. This is the right way to do it. So let's say they click on an ad at 11 a.m. Then they like the offer, right? They see the ad for the offer, they like the offer, they then click on the ad, they're brought to the offer, they then fill out a form, they're now a yes, and now they're a new lead, and then instead of manually checking back with that, your CRM later on in the day, we have what's called a call trigger, part of our algorithm, that will connect you immediately with the call in 3 minutes. So it is going to get that new lead, and it is going to call you, let you know that you have a new lead, and then it's going to say to you, press any button to be connected with that lead, and it's going to immediately dial that customer, and then the appointment gets set. There is no telling how much more business you will have if you just implement this one new thing into your system. When you start calling people in under 5 minutes, all of a sudden you get 10 times more appointments. The point is that you just want to make sure that you call every single lead 3 minutes after they request information, or they want to set up an appointment, or they want to take you up on that offer. If you wait any longer, that's it. You missed it because they've already forgotten, or they're no longer by their phone. It's no longer an issue in their head, or they called a competitor. So this is a huge, huge part of what needs to happen in your marketing campaign. So how do you consistently do this manually? It's impossible. You need a system. You cannot do this manually. You got 4,000 people on your list, and you've got, offers going out throughout the year. You got new leads coming in. It's impossible to call back everybody within 3 minutes unless you have some sort of a trigger that is built into your CRM. Okay, still there's one problem, right? The national average, according to Service Titan, I believe this stat comes from, 60% of all incoming calls are lost, all right? So that's a huge problem. So what would happen if you closed 20% more of those calls, right? Or 40% more of those calls? Your business just doubled, right? Or tripled. Here's how to do that, right? Because you don't want to rely on just the incoming calls. So now with this new call system that you have in place, you have outgoing calls that are actually making up a majority of your business. And you don't even have to do anything other than answer the phone after a lead comes in, click a button, and it connects you to the customer. So all of a sudden, now these incoming calls that you were relying on, you're not so reliant on anymore. Step 3 now is the follow-up system. It's 5 times more expensive to acquire new customers than it is to re-engage your existing list. So does this mean that we're not going to go after new leads? No, but it does mean that you need to re-engage your entire database, whether it's new customers, old customers, it does not matter. But you need to re-engage them on a consistent basis every single month. Why is this so important? It's important because the Pareto principle states that 80% of your customers only spend 20% of the money you're making. So 20% of those customers are willing to spend 80% more. And the only way to tap into that business is with a seriously good follow-up funnel. That's how you tap into the 10% that are willing to pay 90% more. You need these people in your business to have successful months, month over month. So here's how to add on a follow-up system to reap the full benefit of your list. So now we have the offer, right? We're promoting the offer with ads. They take you up on our offer. They're yes, they're a new lead, and now we've got the call trigger. It connects you with that lead right away. The appointment is set, and they either book a job or they don't. This is where we're at right now. Now, what happens? What happens if they don't book a job? So this is what the full system does, and this is really how to tie your marketing campaign together. This is how you make it a machine. So let's look at exactly what's happening here. We've got the ads that are promoting the offer. People say yes to the offer right away, or they opt into the offer and they don't say yes, and then you just continue marketing with them through emails, SMS, and retargeting ads until they say yes, right? And then they become a lead, and it triggers a call so that it connects you and that lead right away in 3 minutes. Right? The appointment is set, the job is booked, and you get the new AC, got the mini split, you're making money, great. Or no job is booked, in which case you snooze that person for about 28 to 60 days. So if they book a job, you want to snooze them for about 60 to 90 days, make sure they don't receive any, marketing materials for a little while. And if they don't get the job, you want to snooze them for a little bit, 30 to 60 days. And then you just want to make sure they fall into next month's funnel. Next month's funnel looks exactly the same way as the first funnel. It's just with a new offer, right? So they have next month's offer, and then the same thing happens. They take you up on the offer, a call is connected, and you book the job. They don't book the job, you snooze them, you move them to next month's offer, and it's just a circuit that goes all year round. And this is how you make 4,000 person list feel like a 20,000 person list. This is the way to run a business, to make sure that your funnel is operating all year long, every month, every day. And you also, the algorithm is set so that we can detect what's being annoying. We know that when someone says no thanks, we know what to do. We know that means we need to make sure that they don't hear from us on that particular channel, whether it's email or SMS. Let's snooze them for a little bit. If they say stop, we want to get them off the list right away, right? Like, one of the biggest things that you should remember is you want to get the people that don't want to hear from you off your list immediately. That it will improve the health of your email list. If people don't like getting your emails, make sure they're off your list, even if they're a previous customer, because it decreases your score. If they don't open it up, they mark it as spam or they trash it, then your email deliverability is affected because Gmail now thinks that the emails that you're sending are junk. And then eventually, if this happens too many times, your emails start ending up in the promotions folder or the spam folder. If this happens, then it doesn't matter how big your list is because all of your emails are not being seen. So this is huge. To make sure that your email health is in good standing, you need to remove people that do not want to hear from you. You're either in someone's life or you're not. So that's how it works. So great offers plus great ads plus speed, follow-up, consistency equals success. So that is exactly how this works. Now, should you work with us? I don't know. Here's a couple things. Number one, we are not cheap. If you have ever worked with an inexpensive marketing agency, you'll know that you lost a lot of money because to run effective marketing costs money. You need to have a stellar team that knows direct response marketing. If you're just like hiring SEO and web design and PPC companies, they're not going to be able to deliver anything. I'm sure you fired about 20 or 30 by now. And you just know, like, it's better to find someone that's actually good so you don't have to keep hiring and firing and hiring and firing. We're a premium agency with a premium algorithm, premium software, premium customer service, so we're expensive. The other thing is, in order for us to be successful with you, we need about 10 to 15 hours of your time every month. So yeah, I know. You hire a marketing agency because you want to save time. You want more money, but you also want to save time. We can help you double, triple your business, and we don't need a lot of time, but we do need a dedicated 10 to 15 hours a month. And if you can not do that, it's going to be impossible for us to work together. So we just need to know when there's a problem, when there's not a problem. We need to show the person that's answering the calls, that's answering the phones at your office, how this all works. So should you work with us? I don't know. You also need to be able to scale up. Like, you have to actually want this. If you don't want to grow, if you're happy with the size of your business, we're probably not the right answer for you. You may want to just have an in-house person just kind of maintaining. But if you want actual growth, we can help. With that being said, there's really only one way to know if we're a good fit. We have to make sure that we don't represent someone in your service area because we offer exclusivity. We have to hop on the phone and see if it's a good fit. You have to make sure that you like us, you like how we work, and we have to make sure that we like you and that we can help you. So if you're interested in working with us, you can book a call. So it was really lovely having you here. I shall talk to you soon and see you in another video.